Okie dokie. I'm cleaning the glass. Oops. With a mirror. All right. Tub is in. Oops, let me pull you out. Tub is in. For all intent and purposes, I guess is the phrase. But now I'm working on the front. And you can see a little bit of a problem. And I'm not sure what I was thinking. Maybe I was thinking that instead of having these tiles go to this edge, because see that gap? It's only, shut off, 3/8, if that, right? And it's nothing down here. So the tub goes, it goes like this a little bit, apparently. So, and it looks like it also has it comes up, right? So little nuances that I didn't catch because, I mean, who can foresee this? And yeah, I know. So, I have this one secured with, not all the way, but just with a couple of screws, and I have this one braced up with some lumber. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to remedy this. And I figured I'd do a video about it because, you know, it's a Bob's life. So, I only need just a smidge, right? You see? Just a smidge. And it's too much for caulk. I can't put caulking in there. I got to put the tile underneath there. So, I'm going to put it back. I'm going to shoot for like a 1/2 inch just to get this edge of the tile under the lip of the tub. So I'm looking for about a 1/2 inch. So to get my 1/2 inch, I have to do a couple things on each of the corners, each of the edges. I'm going to have to cut this tile as best possible, which is not an easy task because obviously the tub is here and the tile goes underneath the tub. So I have to think about that. I don't want to cut this piece out. I thought about redoing the top. And it might come down to that. Redoing it and just pushing it back a 1/2 inch because my molding, remember, let me go get the molding. Okay, where was I? The molding. Yeah, here's the molding, right? And you see how much leeway I have? Oops, where am I? Yeah, see how much leeway I have? Right, got all that. Got all that extra meat. So, yeah, in shooting for that 1/2 inch, I don't know. This is one of those things where I hate to redo work that I've already done. But something that I wasn't planning on was this tub. You can almost see it. It's very subtle. And I actually might want to take this. Well, I can't now because everything's in. See, that's the thing. Everything's in. So this is almost a little too high. See that separation right there? I think it calls for 1/8 of an inch. So that's more than 1/8. But I know, I'm getting in the weeds. Let's focus on this. This is not going to work the way it is. I know some would just say, all right, fill it up with caulk. No, I'm not going to do that because it's going to look not so good. So we don't want to do that. And you can see, again, I point out, see how it's flush here, and then it just starts to deviate, and then it gets flush again. So not only does it go a little bit like this, it also goes a little bit like this. It's a double whammy. Double whammy. That's a good phrase. Double whammy. So to get a 1/2 inch, let's think about this. I'm gonna have to push because I did everything right. This is all done. The corner is done. Oh, and I didn't grout that. Why didn't I grout this corner? I forgot about. Oh, maybe I said I was gonna do the flexible. Yeah, that's what I think I said. I'm gonna do the caulk grout that I did with the corners. I think that's what I decided to do. Okay. So I mean, I could cheat a little bit and cut this drywall out right here and push this in. You would never know. until I just told you. Then you're like, what would you do that for? But no, I'm just messing. So yeah, I could get my 1/2 inch here. And down here, this is going to be the easier one because I broke this piece here. Putting in the tub, it was one of the last dry fits, and this was a pivot point, and it was like the tub was acting as a fulcrum, so it put all the weight on this edge piece of tile, and it snapped, and it's right back there. You see it? Right in the middle of the screen. It's right back there. So that's not a biggie. I can live with that. I'm going to clean that up, of course, and put that in. That's not a big deal. So I think this edge is going to be easier because of, the tiles are already broken, and I could just take that piece over there to the wet saw and just cut a little piece off and figure something out. So I'm thinking this is the easier side. Now once I say that, it might turn out to be opposite. This is going to be the difficult side because of this corner and everything here. So I got to think about it. Wasn't planning on this to slow me down. I had to take some of my insulation out because it was rubbing. You can see some of the work I did, I just took out because it was rubbing against here. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, that was it. That's the problem. All right, and where's my light? Let's see, let me get the light here for you. Uh-oh, here we go. See, and I'm gonna look at this later too, because I can't see what you're seeing. So, yeah, just one more thing to do, or a couple more things to do. Tub is awesome. Oh, I wasn't going to show, no, I'm not even going to show you that. I'll save that for later. Just pretend you didn't see that. All right, so anyway, yeah, we're shooting for a 1/2 inch, I think. That'll be a good, I mean, if it was just a little closer like this down here, I could live with it because I could do something to make it work. But it's just too big of a separation, and I can't do that. I have to, not that I'm striving for perfection, because I'm not. There's a bunch of character places, little things in here that added to the character of it. It's full of character, but this just would be sloppy. This would be sloppy work right here, so we don't want to do that. All right, that's my dilemma. Let me stand up and show you. Yeah, here's some more of the insulation I took out. So let me push. Okay, yeah. See, it's just a little, It's just the separation is too much. I gotta work. I gotta make a workaround for it. All right, so I'll leave you there. That's what I'm up against. Yeah, the tub is awesome. If you don't have one, I recommend it. Everybody get one of these things. It's awesome. You'll never want to leave it. Okay. All right, stay tuned. And yes, there's going to be more to come.